Hi everybody. Today's our topic is Vikings in Iceland, and I'm Jenny.
I'm Coco.
And I'm
And this
Cindy.
is Cindy.
Okay, so first we're going to start off with some basic information from economy, and then we'll move on to society, religion, and then we'll finally talk about our environmental damage and how it's related to the current affairs. And then we'll talk about the timeline later.
And also some similar situation today.
Yeah.
And now we will start from economic by Cindy.
Okay, so about the economic, the Vikings have a large population and therefore they have insufficient land, which makes them the navigators in the sea. So they basically navigate in the sea to conduct voyages in order to support their economy. And other than being navigators, some of them also work as fishermen and farmers, and they also establish a few trading ports. So they basically trade goods with other people from Iceland, and that will become their main source of economy. Okay, next, Coco will be talking about the society.
Okay.
For society, they speak Icelandic, and they've experienced Black Death and Protestant Revolution, and they are mostly navigators and sailors. There are no officially established governments in
Hi, and about the religion, for the local people, before they go out for navigation and voyages, they don't really have officially religion. They just have what we call Norse mythology. But after they go to other places and invade other islands, they eventually become Christians. And now I'm going to talk about environmental damage that the Vikings in Iceland experienced. First is soil erosion. Soil erosion is very severe in the elevations, about 500 meters in the Iceland. And the eroded soils, how does it spread? First of all, the upper region of in Iceland, the soil got eroded there, and then the soil comes down and cover the lower coastal regions, which has a really bad influence in the people there. And the Icelandic house by local people are made of turf, and it is very indistinguishable from the wind-blown soil. Like their house can easily be destroyed by the wind-blown soil. And the people there, since they are farmers, as we can see, they have extensive manuring, and which cause a reduction of available crops they can grow there. And to solve this problem, they use some crops outside, like some foreign crops, like not local, and that makes the problems even worse. And finally, that leads to a competition into the crops, and it's very bad, worsen the problems of soil erosion. And the second point is false analogy and failure to anticipate. In the homeland where the Vikings come from is Norway. In Norway, the soil is heavy clay bound by glaciers, which is very heavy, the soil, and different from the local land, the soil in local land, which is Iceland. The soil in Iceland is product of the wind dispersal of volcanic ash, which is very light. And the people don't really know that, and that causes a really big problem. Like the soil erosion is the direct result of that. And third is the rapid cooling climate, which is more not really done by the people, but really does cause them a lot of trouble. And the direct influence is on the population. It fell from 77 and 500, which is the population in 1095, to 38 million, right? It's 38 million. 38 million in 1780, which is almost half, and that's really not good. And as the human population decreased, also the livestock died, and people are only able to grow barley, which is a seasonal crops, and that's the only food they get from. And they're also flood, even worse, from the birds due to the volcanic activities. Yes, and that's some natural damage that caused problems for the people of Vikings in Iceland. And then we will move on to timeline and similar situation today.
For timeline, during the 1800s, the Vikings from Norway sailed to Iceland, and in 1860, the Asian Viking riders of the Middle Age attacked Constantinople, and from 862 to 911, the Asian Viking riders of the Middle Ages found Norway in Russia, settled Iceland, raided the Mediterranean coast, and settled in Norway. In 930, the Vikings set up Althing, which is the first parliament. In 983, Eric the Red, who is one of the Iceland Vikings, sailed off west to Greenland. In 1000, Greenland and Iceland converted to Christianity by the Asian Viking riders of the Middle Ages.
Okay, and then is the similar situation today by Cindy.
Okay, so similar situations today. Just now, Jenny mentioned about the problems with soil erosion. So now I'll talk about the soil erosion that occurs today. So 56 million people in the world actually faces soil erosion. So that's about 11 million kilometers square. So examples of countries suffering from soil erosions are China and even the United States. And soil erosion ranges from land-based to water-based, meaning, in the other words, some soil erosions occur on lands